Give me something else that you're looking forward to covering this offseason.
Well, it's pretty obvious, but it's the quarterback movement, right? I went through it. I was looking at different teams, Mike, and I counted 13 teams that could potentially have some sort of quarterback movement throughout the course of this offseason. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is obvious. Russell Wilson, Jimmy Garoppolo, Deshaun Watson, provided that there's a resolution to those cases that are still presented against him. Those guys are obvious. But, when you look at all these different teams, like Denver, Washington, Carolina, Pittsburgh, Tampa Bay, those guys are obvious. Indianapolis, you've got Detroit, perhaps. I mean, who knows what Jared Goff is going to be there? Philadelphia, the Giants, New Orleans, potentially Cleveland, potentially the Raiders, potentially the Vikings. Like, that's a lot of teams in a lot of different situations. So we haven't really seen the quarterback carousel start to spin yet. Once Aaron Rodgers makes whatever decision he's going to make, that's going to be the first domino to fall. And I think we'll start seeing more things after that. But yeah, to me, it's the quarterback movement.
Yeah, and to me, it's whether or not other teams will try to build their roster the way that the Rams have. We already have heard from Brandon Beane, the Bills GM, who chimed in on going for the brass ring by saying, what about 2 or 3 years from now? Well, you know what? 2 or 3 years from now, you'll have a Super Bowl trophy they can never take away. And a point that I've made several times this week, Myles, if Von Miller and Odell Beckham Jr. end up playing for the Bills this year, maybe they're the ones who have the drunken parade on Wednesday, not the Rams.
Yeah, it would have been a lot colder there in Buffalo than it was out here in L.A., right? But, I mean, it's not like Gabriel Davis was a slouch. She had a great game in that game against the Chiefs. But you're right. I mean, maybe if they have Von Miller, they have that extra edge rusher. Maybe somebody gets to Patrick Mahomes and they don't do what they did in 13 seconds.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.